Welcome to Learn It Like Aliens. My name is Sunny Bhanushali, and today we have a very special guest with us. He is one of the few tattoo artists to be recognized by the Macro Museum of Modern Art of Rome as a non-tattoo industry artist. He is born and raised in South Africa in a conservative Chinese family. Later, he moved to Amsterdam to become one of the most successful tattoo artists, known for his unorthodox and unconventional freehand tattoo style. He has bagged around 80 awards, mostly won in world's most prestigious tattoo conventions, where tattoo artists, or rather I would say tattoo giants from all over the world, come down to exhibit their skills and compete with each other. He has held true to his statement till date, that is, give me a piece of your skin and I will give you a piece of my soul. He is none other than Jay Freestyle. Hello Jay, how are you doing?
Hi, Sunny. Good, thank you. Pleased to be here.
It is such an honor to have you on Learn It Like Aliens. We all are so grateful to have you here.
Oh, thank you for having me, man. It's an honor to be part of this experience.
All right, so next thing I want to talk about is while I was doing research about you, I went through your Instagram and I went like to the beginning of your first post, and then a few of those posts where I saw one of them where I think you played Holi in Amsterdam.
Yeah.
So Holi is the Indian festival, right? I saw a few photos. I see that you enjoyed much, but there was a lot of color splash on your body, and you have taken one picture, and the caption is that you want to get that splash as a tattoo, right? And right after a month or so, you have done a very similar tattoo on back, which is more of a color splash and using a lot of colors, which quite similar to what you were talking about. So my question is, did Holi inspire your work or your style to a certain degree?
Yes, definitely. As I said in the caption, because I've seen, let's say before, like the big black splashes in like trash polka and stuff, and then when we did the Holi and we looked at ourselves and we were covered with a huge color splash. That kind of hit as a big inspiration. I thought, wow, this would look really cool as a tattoo. And I had done like smaller versions of like little watercolor splashes, but never on a large scale. That is something I'd still really like to do. It's the really huge large scale splash over the whole body, because I think that's, looking back at that photo, it looked really cool. So I thought, why not? Why not do the same as a tattoo?
Every success story has, I would say, a beautiful struggle story or part in their life, which made it possible to reach that level of where they were. In your case, I see that you have reached a level which is, which there are hundreds and I would say thousands of artists would crave to be where you are. There has to be a story of something which triggered it, right, and which allowed you to reach to this level on a faster rate, or something about it. So in a plain question would be, what's your struggle story?
Yeah, that's, well, it's a broad question, but so coming back to like what you said, that you've read like over 300 books on just motivation and all that. In my teen years, I did the same. Not as many as that. I would love to actually do more, but I guess from even before I started tattooing, just in general, again in my teen years, I did a lot of reading up on like self-improvement things, motivational stuff, and reading books on my favorites, on to successful people, to train your mind to think differently. And that is, I think, that one of the first steps to success is having the correct mindset.
Yes.
that is everything. And like you said, everyone that is successful has the same. They all have pretty much the same thing. If you look at like, so one is, yes, is you need to have, well, what a lot of people call it like the winner mindset. You need to have goals that you want to achieve in life. You need to dream big, and most importantly, you need to also act upon those dreams, because
Very true.
it's one thing to just be like, yes, I want to be whatever, a millionaire, but you need to actually put in the work and effort to get there. And that's where most people fail is, yes, they want everything without having to work for it. And a lot of success comes from, yes, is having the mindset of, I attribute a lot of it to like stoicism. You can look, it's basically is in every given scenario, there's always, you have the choice of how you want to react to a situation. And I try to always, look at the positive side of things. And that is something that's helped me tremendously grow. So in terms of my career, so when I started, when I wanted to start tattooing, probably one of the hugest driving factors that I had was I had no support from my family. When I went to do tattooing, they're very conservative Chinese parents, so they're like, no, that even me getting a tattoo was like, whoa, like, don't do that, don't ruin your body. And so they never ever supported me with the tattooing. Even the piercing was a bit of a push, but but because it was part of the family business, they didn't really mind that. But even that was like, ooh, when I used to when I wanted piercings, they were like, ooh, no, don't do that, don't. So it's very, very conservative. And so yeah, with the tattooing, when my parents are like, yeah, no, don't do that, stay in the family business, you'll never become anything if you do a tattooer. To me, to a lot of people, that would discourage them. To me, that was one of my biggest driving forces to like just prove them wrong. I'm a big believer in, success is the greatest revenge.